I don't know if you saw this. Assassin's Creed Shadows streamer goes viral after confronting whining commenters.
Is this that cowboy guy?
Yep.
Fighting
Have you
Cowboy.
seen it?
Yeah, I didn't read the article, but I was watching. Yeah, Hypnotic respond to this guy. That guy, a meathead, bro.
This is absolutely insane to me.
Oh.
This, like, I've seen some pretty lowbrow
The fact
effort.
this is an article.
The fact that this is an article on an
Yeah.
actual quote unquote reputable, trusted site, PC Gamer, which it's not. I'm tongue in cheek when I say that, but at one time, long ago, I was there, Gandalf. This was a site that people went to for information. Now,
Absolutely.
like, I don't know what the hell this is. Normal people don't get upset about this shit. When things started to go sideways in the AC Shadows stream, FightinCowboy dropped the hammer in a hurry and then took time to explain why. And it's such a weird article.
The phrasing.
Have you read this yet?
I have not.
It is a wild article. Here's the thing about this FightinCowboy character. I don't know a damn thing about him. I've never heard of him. I've never watched any videos, anything like that. I saw Hypnotic talking about him. I think, Atreus was the first one that was talking about him. And I was watching the videos. I'm like, I don't even know who they're talking about, what the hell the situation is. I was trying to figure it out. It's like, honestly, this is just me being honest to Atreus and Hypno. I just didn't care. I'm like, who is this guy? Why should I care about this person? And I watched the videos. I was like, all right, so this loser is going off and being crazy. Okay, why should I care? I don't understand why I should care. It's just an unhinged person, just like everyone else.
He just crashed out on people in his chat, but somehow blamed Hypnotic. It was
right. But he initially started crashing out on people in the chat, which is
just
where
people
it came
in the
up.
chat,
And then it went to Atreus, then it went to Hypnotic, and I'm like, and then I saw Stuttering Craig on Side Scrollers post a video on it today, and I watched that and I commented, and I was like, okay, so now we got a third party talking about this guy. I'm like, who is it? Why is everyone talking about this guy? What is happening? So I find that I was like, all right, I'm gonna look him up, and sure as shit, I'm blocked by him, and I'm like, I don't even know who you are.
What's it? Legendary Cowboy?
I don't
some
know.
Shit?
Let's see. Right here, fighting
Cowboy.
Cowboy.
I'm gonna look him up. I'm gonna see. Am I blocked? I can't be. No way.
I should have the Jeopardy music playing when we get this.
I'm not blocked, but I'm gonna be by tomorrow.
I mean, yeah, you definitely will be now. So the reason why I bring this up is not because of FightinCowboy, because honestly, I don't give a shit about this person. I don't know anything about them. All I know is that they are being antagonistic to get attention, in my humble opinion. They're calling out their own audience, which is never a good idea. I don't know how many times I need to tell creators that. Don't do that. Stop doing that. That's a highway to losing your fan base and anyone who cares about you by calling your entire audience out and telling them if they don't like you to leave. That's like, okay, that wasn't that the Rachel.
I was about to say, vote for Kamala or unfollow me. I don't need your business.
That whole approach. I'm like, that doesn't. KMW said, I unsubscribed to him after that rant. I wanted to watch a playthrough and not a late 30s dude crying over chat stupidity. Kira says, I am with Smash JT and Jay Viper. I never heard of him until yesterday. I never heard of him until yesterday either.
So KMW is the first person I've heard say they knew who he was. I haven't seen another person say they knew who he was. I've never heard of this dude ever.
Well, apparently he has like, what, 60,000 subscribers?
No, I think he's a million.
No. He doesn't have that many.
No, I heard it was a million. Maybe he's not.
No, he couldn't possibly. If he's got a million, he's bought it, because there's no way. There's no way someone can get to a million treating his audience like that. There's no way.
I thought Smash or 1.47 million, my guy.
No way.
Yeah. FightinCowboy, 1.47
Hypnotic in the chat says 1.5. KMW says 1.4.
Yeah. Yep.
There's no way. There's no way. Is this like an epic crash out when you get to be that big that you just...
I don't even know how to explain it. Like, this guy's just going, like, he gets pretty okay views. He gets like 8K, 5.5. I mean, 86,000. I mean, he does pretty well. But dude's crashing out in chat.
I don't think those are good views at all.
Those are pretty good. I mean, he's probably been around for a while.
Yeah, but he's got 1.5 million subscribers, and he's only getting. I get better views than this on my live streams. This is not good. Like in total on a live stream, I get more views than this. That's not great. And maybe I'm looking through his other videos right now because I'm intrigued now.
It's discussing the crash out video got 160K. That was a live stream.
Interesting. Yeah, because everyone's talking about that. But I bet, just knowing how this platform works, that I would make a bet that he lost subscribers overall with that crash out. Because there are certain creators that can do that and grow their platform because it's like, oh, he's the tough guy, badass, or he's just so ridiculous. He's like the Boogie 2988 that he can do no wrong and people just stick around type thing.
Yeah. Oh, Hypnotic saying he does a lot of older videos that do well. He's like evergreen content. Okay.
He averages 10 million views a month. Damn.
Yeah. That's pretty solid. Okay.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good. But yeah, so I think it's interesting that this article from PC Gamer is so pro covering his ass.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's ideology.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
Listen, I tell people in the chat are getting a little feisty. FightinCowboy said, not long after his stream began. Bro, stop. We're gonna have to put you in a timeout. There's no reason to be making comments like that. I'm gonna make this clear. If you're just coming here to get into this weird fucking race shit about historical figure that existed in Japanese history, I'm just gonna remove you.
I guess you're not allowed to talk or have an opinion in his chat. Got to talk.
Well,
he's got ways he wants you to talk, and that's how you're going to talk.
It is a twofold perspective you can have here, and I don't want to act like I'm defending him because I think this is ludicrous what he did, but there is something to be said for a creator that has a stance and stands on that and dies on that hill. That's like literally the whole point of YouTube is for personalities to showcase who they are and let people decide if they want to associate or be around them or not.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen this over the course of the last 8 years, and you've been on this platform for a while yourself, so you've seen this yourself too. There is a give and a take, and there is a psychological debate on how it all works. If you just want to be like, no, fuck my audience, I'm just going to be me. Or if you want to work with your audience, there are two different schools of thought on this. Looking at this guy, it's clear to me that he is someone that is just like, no, fuck my audience. I'm going to be me. And if they want to stick around, great. And if that works for him, more power to him. But I don't understand who would want to listen to that when there are other people that are more just based, normal, down to earth. Am I crazy here?
It's talking down to.
Yeah. I never want to talk down to my audience. I tell my audience that all the time, by the way. Like, I'll say it again to you guys, by the way. If you ever feel like I'm doing that, please call my ass out.
Yeah, I get like a comment here and there where you say something or whatever, but not like just talking down. Then you're like telling someone to pull a fucking bar for you. It's the same shit. I'm not going to talk the way. Now, what were they saying? I bet they were just trying to say that Yasuke isn't historically accurate. I bet it wasn't anything crazy. They weren't like saying anything racist.
No, they're probably just like he's not a samurai. And probably went nuts on it, I'd assume.
That's what I think.
The chat is making a lot of good points here, so I want to read some of these.
Sure.
Mercurochrome says, I've personally never been back. Chaos 7 says he's been taken by the mind virus. I doubt he came to those beliefs on his own. Ben says the wokies love being talked down to. And that one is the one that stood out to me, what I wanted to get to here. I wonder if there's like a certain like soy boy personality that just wants to be whipped.
Yeah.
And feel like that is almost like Stockholm syndrome, like and fall in love with your captor, where you just get bitched at and you're just like, I just want to go back to that person because they treat me like shit. Like,
yeah,
is there something to that?
were they looking for like not a father figure, but like an authoritative figure.
Authoritative figure to direct them in life because they have nobody in their life to direct them.
Exactly. Yeah. So yeah, that could very well be true, where they just are listless and need someone to follow and tell them how to think. I mean, that's how they recruit a lot of people. I mean, that's what they do.
V-Man says I'm too short to talk down to us. I am almost 5'9". All right. I'm not the tallest guy in the world, but I'm not short. I hang around a lot of very tall people. So
I just want to say almost 5'9" is very just above average, okay? Because I think me and Smash are like literally like here, if you're like just 5'9", we're exactly the same.
We're not going to pull out a ruler like Atreus did on SNH and start measuring other shit, but
Mac, no, not here. We're not doing that.
He continues, I don't give an F what your opinion is of this game. I don't care. Hey, Chad, I don't care about you.
Wow.
Your opinion is worthless to me.
That's crazy. That is correct. So I've only seen the reaction video. I didn't actually see the crash out.
How could this PC gamer write an article defending this guy, by the way? This is wild to me.
Because he's defending their ideology, and they have this whole other thing coming. They know in the pipeline saying how good Assassin's Creed Shadows is doing. This is just building it up, backing up their case.
It is a cult. It is a cult at this point.
It's absolutely a cult, dude.
We're not doing this shit. If you are upset that there's a black guy in a video game, fuck off. I don't want you here. Talk about boiling a problem or a concern down to the lowest common denominator to try to make it like everyone is racist. It's no, bro, that's not what the problem is here.
Yeah, they make the argument that because they don't actually have anything to stand on when they actually come to the argument. So they just turn it into complete race. It's not about, oh, this guy is Yasuke, he wasn't a samurai. The fact he's black is the problem with them. They can just say that and then try to kill the conversation and claim the moral high ground and talk down to you and get their articles written for them. And that's really what it's all about.
Zio Rummer says, so he is racist. It accelerates from there into a fairly brief but extremely, does that say enviable?
Enviable? No, they envy the rant.
Bro, what? I'm reading this and I tripped up. I'm like, wait, what? What word did I just read here?
The enviable, like they love the rant, they envy it.
That sounds like a certain ex-Kotaku journalist writing this kind of stuff, like looking up to someone that just saying. And very plain warning to those who violate the one simple rule. The one simple rule. If you disagree with me, you will be banned.
Yeah. Oh, did you say you didn't like the game? Gone. Doesn't matter why now.
Guys, it's a simple rule. If you don't like what I say, I'm going to shoot you.
Yeah.
It's a simple rule. It's enviable.
You shook your head, line up against the wall. Sorry, simple rules.
A flash of true righteous anger that leaves no room for misunderstanding. Look at this guy.
Crazy.
What a fucking soy boy cuck who wrote this. Who is this guy?
Yeah, Andy Chalk.
Andy Chalk?
Who are you, Andy?
Oh my God. You better be on Kotaku Detected, Andy. Holy shit, Andy.
If he isn't, he's gonna be.
No, yeah, if he isn't, he's, oh God, he looks exactly what you'd expect.
Oh, yep. This is exactly what I was expecting. Oh, yeah.
There you go.
Whoa.
Shocker.